connections. Valerie's going to share another example.
Well, and since I have, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but a strong feeling that God just doesn't want us to wait to be in a remote area to share His word. This story just happened recently when I landed here in the U.S. And you know, the usual delays in Colombia and going through immigration. And I had to contact some friends who I was going to stay with. And for different reasons, my phone wasn't working, I didn't have cell phone service, no connection, no way to let them know where I was going to meet them. I had to take different trains to get to them. And, well, I just kept going and took the train I was supposed to be in. No Wi-Fi, no connection, no anything. And I was okay, so looking around, time to be social, you know, and there were a couple guys using their phones, and I was like, well, yeah, I'm going to have to ask for it. So I built up the courage, went to them, and as nicely as I could, I went, hey, could you guys either share your hotspot, or could I send a text, or could I make a quick call? I need to let someone know that I'm coming, and where are they going to meet me? Well, they said no. Basically, well, they didn't really say anything. They pretty much bluntly ignored me. So I got my answer that way, and I sat back down, and there I was. I talked to God, because I told him, okay, I really do not understand what it is you're doing. You know what I have to do, where I have to go. So either please give me just some miraculous cell phone connection, cell phone service, or send someone to help me, because I don't know where else to go. And as I was saying this to God, this woman came into the train, and she sat down behind me. And I didn't realize this had happened. You know, you see stuff and you don't connect. And until she started talking in Spanish, not any Spanish from Colombia. So I was like, okay, God, yeah, I get it, fine. You sent her right there and right then and there. She was on the phone. So I waited till she was done talking, and I turned around and asked her in Spanish, could you please lend me your phone? I need to call someone. And she said yes. So I made the call. Anyhow, I sat down next to her for the rest of the train ride. And as soon as I sat next to her, she told me, eres la primera persona con la que hablo en todo el día. You're the first person that I've talked to in the whole day. The first person that has talked to me in the whole day. And she just started telling me all these things right away. I've been feeling so alone. I've been struggling with depression. I haven't been able to sleep. I don't know what to do. And I miss speaking Spanish. So I was like, okay. I thought you were my answer to prayer, but hey, okay. Anyhow, we only had the time of my ride, and I got to my stop. And oh no, before that, I asked her, well, because of the way she was sharing and how open she was, I asked, Lucia, could I pray for you? And she was, yes, please pray for this, and I would like to know more about this and ask God about. So we prayed together, and then we kept talking, and I got to my stop, but I had asked her for her contact. So something I would like to highlight was that this conversation didn't end there. We have been messaging, and as soon as I got cell phone service back, I started sharing just bits and pieces of Joseph's story by voice notes, and we would talk about them through either texting or voice notes on WhatsApp. And recently I shared a part of Daniel's story, not the same one, but when he promises not to defile himself because of some things that she has been sharing about what she's going through. So she was my answer to prayer in a situation where I caused that interruption, actually. Not precisely in the Bible translation context, but this led to amazing and multiple ongoing good news encounters.